Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have the great Cowl of Nocturnal. This is a DLC sized quest mod revolving around the legendary Cowl from the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. For those of you that played Oblivion, you should remember the Cowl as a reward from the Thieves Guild questline. The Cowl has the ability to hide the identity of its wearer, and it's the ultimate tool for the ultimate thief. The most recent owner of the Cowl was the Champion of Cyrodiil, but now the Cowl is looking for a new owner. You begin the quest simply by stealing or pickpocketing any item, and then the vision of the Cowl will appear in front of you. And this is how the quest begins. This isn't an ordinary quest mod, and as I said, it's the size of a typical piece of DLC. It'll take you across many different lands, where you'll meet dozens of new people. You'll delve deep into mazes, puzzles, and be pit against several new enemies and bosses. The mod is also focused heavily around the thief playstyle, so there's plenty of areas where sneaking, thieving, and generally acting mischievous will come in handy. Along the way you'll also discover plenty of loot and unique artifacts that you may or may not be familiar with. The author also recommends you start the quest at around level 30. As always with quest mods, we'll give you a general overview of what you can expect, but we'll be sure to avoid any major spoilers. In total there's around 10 hours of new gameplay, but that can be shortened if you skip a few of the side quests. Of the new lands you'll head into Oblivion and visit the realm of Cold Harbour, and you'll also head into the Alakia desert of Hammerfell. The strongest point of the mod and probably the most enjoyable thing while playing through it was just walking around and taking in the new scenery. The realm of Cold Harbour looks great and the cities in the desert also look fantastic. The new resources and building styles help set the areas apart from Skyrim, so it really feels like you're in a faraway land. And the new background music also helps tie the entire scene together. You'll probably find yourself just standing still to take in the view, and there's plenty of opportunities for some great looking screenshots. However, we did get the feeling that the team was relatively small and lacking in areas, especially when it comes to voice acting, dialogue and questing. Along the way you'll talk to several different fully voice acted NPCs, but the voice acting isn't as widespread as something like in Falskar. Its quality is also very spotty. Sometimes it feels like it could be a vanilla NPC, and then other times the quality just isn't up to par. Here's just a taste of what you can expect.
This place is full of guardians of Cold Harbor. Don't kill anyone and I'll have a special reward for you. Don't break the silence of Cold Harbor.
Wait, who are you? From where did you come? My name is Arenar S. Drekus. Now, please, answer my question. Where are you from?
Yes, that's right. I'm Seviana Umbernox, and this is my husband, Luvian. We are the keepers of the Arrow of Extrication. Please, make yourself comfortable. I will tell you the whole story.
The dialogue is mostly fine, but then there's a few grammatical issues in the player responses. The main author is Italian, so we're a little more forgiving here. However, given the wide scale of the mod, we would have liked to see a bit more polishing. We also felt the questing was a bit finicky. The mod clearly doesn't want to hold your hand and point exactly to your objective, but sometimes it's too vague and can feel like you aren't going in the right direction, or that you've accidentally skipped an objective. However, this will probably come down to personal preference. The mod mostly introduces your objectives through riddles, so if you prefer to work out the puzzles with little to no help, then you probably won't mind this at all. The individual puzzles are pretty well done. There's a definite Portal vibe, and as you make your way through the quest, you'll unlock more tools which come in handy for later puzzles, just like in Portal. There's also a nice variety and they're all generally thief related too, so you can expect to do something different for each objective. However, at certain times you might have to use magic, which can go against pure thief build characters. Another strong point of the mod comes in the artifacts. You definitely feel rewarded as you make your way through the quest, and you'll rediscover items from previous games in the Elder Scrolls series. If you're playing on a thief character, you'll also find some gear that'll help you in your antics when you travel back to Skyrim. Overall, the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal has a lot to offer, and if you're a fan of visiting new lands and you're fond of the thief playstyle, then you'll love the mod. The creators of the mod are also supportive of others creating patches too. There's already a flora overhaul for the desert that adds more desert flora in certain areas, and another person is working on a patch to give the new creatures unique models. So if you're not quite ready to play through the mod yet, then be sure to check for any third-party patches before you do. If you're interested, then you can find a link to it down below, and as always be sure to leave an endorsement on any mod you enjoy, and thanks for watching.